Most general contractors probably don't want to hear this, but if you're not using AI to grow your contracting business yet, you're probably already getting left behind. I've got 8 ChatGPT prompts that every contractor or home service provider needs to start using right away to book more jobs, get better leads, and overall just make marketing way easier. Hey, I'm Nick with Handoff, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI, specifically ChatGPT, like a pro, even if you've never touched ChatGPT or are a little bit intimidated by AI. So make sure to like and subscribe because I'm dropping more AI-powered contractor tips every single week. Prompt number 1 is to help you find high-income neighborhoods and HOAs and things of that nature. So you want to focus your marketing sometimes, especially when you're more experienced, to land bigger, more high-paying jobs. So use this prompt. So we're going to do, I'm a type of contractor in location. Obviously, I'm going to use an example. I'm a luxury bathroom remodeler in Austin, Texas. So obviously you just put in the type of customer you want and your location. The more specific you are, the better. So if there's suburbs of the places that you're at, then you can put those in. But you want to look for affluent neighborhoods or HOAs to target your services, what zip codes, communities near me, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to press enter, and ChatGPT is pretty fast, but when you give it really specific parameters and you're asking it to find very specific types of content, then you might have to wait a little bit. But really, this is a time saver. If you went in there or hired somebody, this would be hours on end of searching for information, contact info. This is a gold prompt for targeting premium clients. And then once you got the list, you can run door hangers. You can hire people to door knock or put the hangers on there. EDDM through USPS postcards is super efficient and inexpensive. Google local services ad, you can get super targeted with your Google ads, Facebook ads, targeting Instagram, YouTube when you have specific zip codes. So I put in Austin, so it provided me with some high income neighborhoods with the zip code. And now I can use this information to target my clientele and my marketing a lot better. You're going to have some competition in these zip codes, but think about the jobs in the higher income zip codes. You typically will charge more. So you're going to make a lot more money per job. All right. Prompt number 2. This one is super valuable to write SEO friendly project pages. Project pages is one of the easiest ways to rank on Google. And now with AI results, this is even more important to bring in free high quality leads that are searching for specific things near you. But writing them is super time consuming or expensive if you're hiring somebody good. So let's let ChatGPT handle it. And then with some simple editing, we'll be able to have a really awesome specific page for our website. So type of contractor, we're going to do a luxury kitchen remodeling in Houston, Texas. Let's narrow that down a little bit because that's going to be big. We recently finished a kitchen remodel and want to create a project page, right? Around 500 words, optimized for SEO. Ask me any questions. And let's let this give us some either questions or it's going to provide us with some content. This is quite a few questions for this video. I'm going to just have it do general information for the purposes of saving some time. But you don't want to just slap on this generic page on your website. People are going to know it's AI, even if you get really good at having ChatGPT sound like a real human, even your own voice. The more you start using it, you want to add in the specifics. So I would recommend, because you're going to have more time versus me just rambling on and wasting a lot of your time, give it really specific as much as you can. And then with that specific project, you need to add that in as a testimonial review, and then you can link to other projects. And that's just going to elevate your transparency. It's going to build trust before you even have that initial client meeting. So in other words, you don't have to worry about being such a salesman. You're going to do the selling all from your website. And so notice how it bolds some of the keywords. ChatGPT will ask for the details, like you saw there, like square footage, all that type of stuff. You just give it that information and it will do the writing for you. And then just go onto your WordPress or whatever website and put in that page and make sure to add in the SEO and optimize it as best you know how. Or if you're hiring somebody and they are not doing this, then you might want to rethink who you're hiring. Prompt number 3 is going to be used to automate Google review replies. This can also be used for Yelp or any other place, Facebook, where you're receiving reviews. You need to respond to them. Reviews build trust, but replying to them is and can be tedious. You don't always know what to say. Sometimes you'll procrastinate and then you never end up doing it. Leaving comments on reviews shows the social media platforms. It shows Google that you're active. It also shows that you're professional, you're polished, you're personable wwitut wasting time typing the same thing over and over. So here's our prompt. I'm a type of contractor. I'm just going to put general contractor in Miami. Just received this review from Mary. Insert review. And I'm just going to let it do it without putting an actual review in there. ChatGPT wants a review. I'm just going to do, I don't know, I like to spell correctly in ChatGPT. So hypothetical review, obviously put a real review in here, but just to save time and show you what it can do. So here's Mary's review. Recently hired this contractor, home renovation Miami. And you would reply, Mary, thank you so much for your kind words and for trusting us with your home renovation. Keyword trust. We're thrilled to hear you enjoyed the process. So notice ChatGPT uses words that are strategic that you might not think to use. It also is providing feedback. And if you, for some reason, don't like the response, you can get specific with your next prompt. Can you add in some light humor to my reply? So let's just show it in action right now. I love to use a light humor because, I'm not as funny in real life as I am in my online world. And so let's see what ChatGPT here. We're totally enjoyed. Our team works hard to deliver results and maybe too much coffee along the way. So it's really light, like kind of just funny, corny, punny things. Definitely respond to all your reviews. And if you, for some reason, get a negative review, ChatGPT will provide you with an amazing response that will show people that are reading the reviews what you're really about, maybe what really happened, and it takes the emotion out of it. Prompt number 4 is going to be used to overcome customer objections. Sales calls, replying to texts and emails sometimes can be intimidating. Consults, especially if you're not totally prepared. ChatGPT can give you the playbook for common objections. So here's the prompt we're going to use. I'm a type of contractor. I'll put all of these prompts in the description. In Austin. Can you tell that I'm in Austin? I sell high-end bathroom remodels. What are the most common objections homeowners face and how should I respond to overcome them? Piggybacking on this prompt, another way you could do this is, you're going to be exchanging a lot of emails and texts. Sometimes they're going to be long. If there's objections or you're just not sure how to word something, pop it into ChatGPT, tell it to be professional, casual, light humor, tell it how to talk. And then from there, you can edit what you need to. So here is some example prompts. It's too expensive, reframe as an investment to comfort lifestyle, increase in home value. And just by reading this, all these are going to stick in your brain. That way, when the time comes, the objection comes, or just, in conversation, you're going to remember these. They're going to be in the back of your brain and you're going to be more confident and clear and transparent. And all of these things just equal trust and winning more jobs. So here are a bunch of objections. What I use it for all the time is responding to emails, especially if I need to work through some problems with numbers. You can even, throw in like the home value thing, run a scenario where there's an increase in 3% over the course of 3 years. And that kitchen remodel or bathroom remodel is going to add XYZ to their property value in 3 years. So get creative with ChatGPT because the possibilities are endless. And it's just like communicating with an expert at every single topic. It's really awesome. All right. Prompt number 5, to find networking and partnership opportunities, especially if you're in the high-end remodeling home builder. Referrals fuel your business, but finding local connections can be hard sometimes. You don't know where to start. So use this prompt. So I'm going to pretend I'm a home builder in Carlsbad. I'm just going to leave the brackets to save some time. And I need some information about all of these organizations, events, businesses. And so right here, it's popping up stuff already. You can get specific because partnering with real estate agents, especially where there's a lot of land and you want to build some homes, interior designers, that type of business. So let's see if it provided any. Okay, it didn't do any interior designers. So what about luxury real estate agents and interior designers? So here we go. So now what would I do? I would use ChatGPT to craft an email, send them your website link, send them your portfolio, and if you can, send them a client because that reciprocity will go a long way. So as you can see, it saves so much time and you can have your email template and then add in their name and just shoot them over an email. If you're wanting to save time, just have somebody do that. You have probably an assistant or somebody that is helping you, but this can go a really long way when you're trying to do your direct outreach to get more business. Okay, prompt number 6, to identify timely service opportunities. This is one really creative. It's powerful if you offer services that depend on some type of timing, seasonal, whatever, like roofing, HVAC, or painting. So here's the prompt we're going to use. Everything in brackets is what you would change. So we're going to do HVAC contractor in Fort Worth. What zip codes or communities were built around 15 years ago. I want to target homeowners who are due for HVAC service. So let's let it work there. So HVAC contractors can target homes that were built 10 to 15 years ago. Roofers can find neighborhoods where shingles are aging out or recently maybe got hit with a storm. Painters can hit HOAs where exteriors are due for a refresh. You want to use this data for Facebook ads, your EDDM postcards, your door hangers to get in front of customers before they start shopping around, but that they know they need to do it. So stay top of mind. So here we go. Here's some zip codes for Fort Worth area that were built 2010 to 2019. It tells you why these are good targets. It's actually giving you next steps. So if you're watching this and you don't know exactly what to do, maybe you haven't even done postcards or door hangers, ask ChatGPT, okay, if I wanted to get more business, what type of things would I do? So right here, it's already telling me door hangers. Ask it, what should I add on a door hanger with a CTA, a call to action of some kind? It's actually providing us a quick little one here. And then as you get more comfortable with AI, there are other tools that I will share in later videos that will actually create the door hanger for you. And then all you got to do is get that printed out and send it to USPS and you have your mailer right there. That's prompt number 6. We got a couple more to go. Okay, we're going to use prompt number 7 to create high converting ad copy for Facebook, for Google, for anywhere that you want to run ads. Running ads obviously is one of the fastest ways to generate more leads, but writing good ad copy is tricky. Guess what? ChatGPT can handle it. So let's give it a prompt here. I'm a general contractor in Topeka, Kansas. Write 3 high converting ad variations for Facebook and Google. Focus on remodels and baby boomers. And we're just going to give it a little bit of context here. And so you instantly get multiple ad options to test. You can plug them straight into Facebook Ads Manager, Google Local Services ads. ChatGPT can even generate headline and description combinations to maximize click-through rates. Try to ask ChatGPT to do multiple tones, like one urgent with an urgent call to action. You can do conversational, seasonal, authoritative. So let's check out what it got here. So headline, transform your bathroom today. Ready for a safer, more stylish bathroom. Our expert team helps baby boomers remodel with comfort and elegance. Here's a Google one, upgrade bathroom models for baby boomers. So it's really specific. So if I'm a baby boomer thinking about a bathroom remodel, I'm going to be like, wow, these guys are talking directly to me. They probably know what they're doing. Then I'm going to go to the website. You better have your reviews, your testimonials all over the place, and some before and after transformations. And ideally, boomers want to know that they can trust you. So outline your whole process there. If you need help, use ChatGPT to help you outline your process and create a whole website page detailing all the things that you do for your bathroom remodel and how you keep your customers updated. All right, we're at prompt number 8. We want to build a 30-day social media content calendar. Social media, you know you need to be on it. It's time consuming. So let ChatGPT handle the most of the grunt work. One of the hardest parts about social media and marketing in general is just staying consistent. ChatGPT can build you a custom 30, 60, 90-day content plan in seconds. And here is the prompt we're going to use to do it. I'm a flooring subcontractor in Cedar Park who wants to attract new homeowners, create a 30-day social media calendar, focus on upgrading to hardwood floor. I did this one specifically because new homeowners, they're able to afford houses that don't have a lot of their upgrades. And even the new houses that have carpet, they buy it with the intention of eventually upgrading to hardwood floor. Maybe they finally saved up and they're ready to do it. All of your scripts are right here. You can tell ChatGPT to write out can you write out script for number 1? Oh, it's still going. So we got TikTok. These were Facebook posts. So let's have it write out the script for TikTok. And now we have a full script right here. You can use a teleprompter app so you don't have to memorize your script. This one right here, tired of this, and put a piece of carpet up there. And then you would go through the script of saying, hey, right now we're offering a special deal to upgrade to hardwood floors. Here's what you need to do. You got ready to post content ideas. ChatGPT gives you the hooks, the captions, the hashtags, the call to actions, and it keeps you consistent. You can just spend one full day or weekend scheduling out all your posts directly on Facebook or use something like Metricool or other social media schedulers. They're cheap. You can repurpose content. If you have a big article, you can turn that into a bunch of shorts or one full long video script. One job, and you need to be taking your pictures, you need to be documenting the process, can be multiple pieces of content. Document everything, plug it into ChatGPT, have it create a bunch of different post styles, and there you have your entire social media. Now you just need to schedule it. So there you go. Those are the 8 prompts, and I gave you multiple different ways to do these prompts and other ideas. So hopefully you learned something. Quick tip, if you're using ChatGPT free, remember it has limited real-time data. So always double check any of the names, especially when it comes to local data. I recommend getting the $20 a month paid version of ChatGPT. It gives you web search capabilities, totally worth it if you're using AI regularly for your business. Remember, AI isn't here to take over your job or replace you. It literally amplifies you. We've all had the thought of, I can't be in 2 or 3 places at one time. I can't do it all. ChatGPT ChatGPT helps you do it all. And then if you have a little bit of help, an assistant of some kind, you're going to seem like you have a full team on social media, on the admin side of things. So start experimenting with these prompts and watch them get faster, smarter, and your business will become more profitable, and you're going to be less stressed and anxious because it's going to save you so much time. So like I said earlier, if you want more tips on how to use AI, how to get more leads, make more sales, and win more jobs, save more time, then this YouTube channel is for you, because we're going to share more helpful tips every single week. Here at Handoff, we want you to win. We want you to save more time, have less headaches, and scale your contracting business. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next one.